We'll save it for the bloopers.
for the bonus features on this.
The bonus CD
for the Patreon.
The menu that no one goes to when they buy a movie. It'll
Speak
be
for
there.
yourself,
you can find
man.
it there. You don't.
Wouldn't I don't.
You don't. You.
Not even gonna try.
What features are we talking about?
The music,
Just
the
bonus
soundtrack.
Oh,
Who puts a DVD in their deep? Well, now no one uses DVDs anymore. Who uses their Blu-ray player
Hey, dude, who?
to listen to music from a
To
movie?
listen to music? No.
Wait, what?
No.
well,
Because they usually include like a soundtrack now.
Oh, word?
Really?
Then there's people
Yeah.
like
Well, I
Brendan
mean,
and
like
T.
Guardians of the Galaxy, dude. That's some.
But you're not gonna
Fire-ass
use your
song.
Blu-ray
No,
player
I think they're
to.
gonna have like
That's
the
true.
score, not the music. Like they'll have the score.
That was a score.
The score, like the music in the background. not
Like
the
sports,
lyric one,
Manny.
you idiot.
Score?
You've
like
never played sports, Manny?
Score. SCORE. Score.
Like score.
Oh, is that how you spell it? I'm
Well, 'cause
sorry,
you were
sir. I'm
asking-
illiterate.
No, like score. It's music.
I didn't know that's what you called it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I thought
I thought it was
would
like
just
a
call it
playlist.
music.
No, because the soundtrack would imply that they're actual songs compiled.
Yeah.
That's not what we're talking about.
Well, what the fuck?
The score is what I'm talking about. You listen to the score of movies? What are you?
I thought it was a soundtrack of a
No,
movie.
you dumb dude. Oh my
Bro, now I'm. this is a new thing I'm learning now.
I don't know what you're talking
score.
about.
You
Yeah,
don't
see, I don't understand
No,
either.
I have heard that.
The score.
I've
so
never heard
like,
score.
So, like for example, the Avengers theme, the that's a score.
You just called
That's
it a theme.
the playlist.
You just
isn't
called
it.
it a theme.
Well, yeah, because it's a theme, but the theme is a score.
I don't think you're.
But
I don't
if it's
think
multiple
you're-
songs, multiple tracks, or whatever.
No. Well, yeah. Well, a movie has multiple scores.
Songs. Yes.
No. Yeah. I mean, yeah. In general, they're all songs.
I don't think you're
Yes.
explaining this correctly.
Yeah, I'm not getting
Okay,
it.
what are you not getting, idiot?
Why is it called a
Plural.
score? Why is it called a score?
Idiot.
What do you mean? I'm on your side.
No, not anymore.
Why is it called a
The
score?
world
I
is
thought it was
against
just a
me.
playlist.
Okay. A playlist, a soundtrack, and a score are all the same thing.
Okay.
This is why This is why you're
The
losing
father
me.
of the son. No, hear me out.
You're losing.
The score is what the composer composes for the movie to have. The music you hear in the background, the violins, the cellos, all that stuff.
So the playlist.
No.
Oh, you idiot!
the
A playlist is multiple
songs.
songs.
Playlist is multiple
A
songs.
playlist is a compilation of songs that
A
somebody puts
soundtrack-
together.
Soundtrack is the same thing as a playlist.
A
right?
soundtrack?
But it's specific
Yeah.
to
It's-
a movie.
I thought that's what we're talking about. Is the soundtrack?
No, we're
Playlist?
talking about
I'm
scores.
talking about score.
Well, I thought a
Background.
playlist could
I
be
think
for like
isn't-
games too.
So
Yeah, well, yeah,
so-
because anyone can make a playlist.
So background music.
No, I think isn't a score.
Wait, hold
What?
on. I meant soundtrack. I thought a soundtrack was for like
Background
games too.
audio.
Yeah,
No.
no, a game could have a soundtrack.
Isn't a score where they use string instruments, string-based instruments? Isn't that what a score would be?
Not necessarily.
It's yeah. Look it up, Jimmy.
Jamie, look that up.
Not necessarily. Just put music score, you idiot.
Yeah.
No, I
Just look. Just write define music score or something. I don't know.
I know, bro.
Definition, but
I know,
Well, I
definition.
don't. I'm not saying you're wrong. I'm just.
No, you're implying I'm wrong.
No, I just
That's
don't know.
much worse.
I was just saying, why
Yeah,
is
you
it called
coward.
a score?
A written form of musical composition. Parts for different instruments appear on separate staves. What the heck's a stave? On large pages. He studied the score of the sonata. See, I'm right.
No,
I
you're
just
that-
far
I
from.
said
How does that say
you
you're
word
right?
for
literally
word.
said none
Far
of that.
from. So a score is like a musical sheet. Is what
Yeah,
that's
because
what I'm
score-
getting at.
A score is never gonna have lyrics. Scores are gonna have lyrics.
No,
No.
no one's arguing that.
It's
Okay.
a score.
Yeah, so yeah.
Okay, yeah, that makes sense.
So it's a
That's
musical sheet.
score.
Yeah.
You're saying that like,
The background.
No, but it is used like that though. It
but
is.
you're saying that score is like the word. It's a. Oh fuck! I dropped my phone. A synonym for playlist.
It is. No,
That's what you're
no,
saying.
no.
That's what he said.
I know. That's
cap.
why.
I
That's
didn't
why I'm
say
saying
that.
he's
Did I say
explaining it
that?
wrong.
That's a lie.
Just because
No,
I didn't say that.
you are saying
Run it
that.
back.
That's
I
the
didn't say
problem. The problem. That's why I don't agree with what he was saying. That's why I was saying he's
I'm
saying it
sorry.
wrong.
Okay.
Because
I'm
a
sorry.
score is more close to a theme of a song. So the
Okay.
example he put, like the Avengers theme, it's considered
It's
a score.
Okay.
because it was music.
Because it was
composed
just musically. Okay.
for
Gotcha.
yes. I know, I'm right.
So it's not a
This is a
playlist.
fruit and
It
vegetable
is not a
argument
playlist.
all
You could
over
add-
again.
You can add it to a
you could, a
playlist.
score could be in a playlist. Yeah,
Yes.
that's fine.
Okay, but you were saying that it was a playlist. That's why I was
No,
like, I don't think that's
Well,
right.
there could be a playlist of only scores.
But that's not a score.
That's not a score though.
No, the score is the
It
track.
could be scores,
Yeah, multiple tracks.
Is that
Score
the
a
plural?
track.
plural.
Plural, many. One track, many treaks.
What?
One score, many score.
Squirts.
Squirts?
Squirts. Let's keep it PG here, Manny. Squirts.
Squirt. Hey, I was talking about the soda. Squirt.
What's
Oh,
There's a squirt.
There
is.
You never had
What?
squirt?
Come
I was gonna
on.
say, dude. Don't tell me you
I
haven't.
don't go
had
cheap
squirt
on
before.
soda.
Squirt is
Dude,
kind of dry.
Squirt is not cheap.
It's disgusting.
It is a thirst quencher, and you know it.
You know
did you
that
say
that
dry?
Oh, wait,
It's dry?
wait. A liquid is dry. Hold
Now
up.
just
You're saying-
describe the drink as dry.
No, no.
you're saying a soda is dry.
So when I drink Squirt, right, it like
Why are you giggling, you boy?
Because he knows he's wrong.
no, it just makes me like more thirsty. Like I feel like my throat's drying out.
You should see a doctor.
No,
No, it's only
no.
from
It
Squirt.
says the squirt can or bottle. It says like the ultimate thirst quencher.
Squencher.
Quencher. It's quencher.
Quencher, yeah.
Quencher, yeah.
They want to sell their product. Dude. Don't fall for it, dude. Don't be a lip.
That word always makes me thirsty. Quench?
Quencher?
No, just quench. Don't do that.
A thirst buster?
so weird.
Should've gone to thirst buster.
No, you should.
Thirst buster.
I'm thirsty. I'm thirsty now. As we speak, as of 8:30 exactly, November 11th, Wednesday, 2020. I'm thirsty.
Oh, it's Veterans Day, dude.
And
Stop.
Dude.
no, let me come for all these throws. I'm kidding.
No, you know how many people like? I don't want to like disrespect.
Hot
the
take.
veterans.
Hot take
Like,
I don't
incoming.
want to disrespect the
I don't
troops.
wanna
Hot
dis-
take incoming.
Yeah, hot take incoming. I
Hear
don't
me
want to
out, troops.
disrespect any veterans, but like there was some people that came in today at work, right? And they came in, they're like, "Are there any deals for Veterans Day?" And I was like, "No, I don't think so." And they're like, "Oh, okay. Why?" I was like,
Do you hate the troops?
I don't
Hey,
don't
Manny,
know.
why
And then
do
they
you
just
hate
walked out
America?
all mad. I was like, "Okay, I'm sorry, dude."
There's something about Veterans Day where obviously you pay tribute to those that made the sacrifice.
Oh yeah, obviously.
But
But what?
Oh,
Hotter take- hotter take incoming.
Even hotter take.
But it
Holy shit.
bugs me to no end when they all come out the woodwork. Boy, I'm talking freaking. Cesar, there are people
Hey,
that have
David,
volunteered for
where
the
are
Boys
we
and Girls
going?
Club that have contributed more to society than Cesar has doing whatever he does. Okay?
Hey, dude, you leave that man alone.
No, I shall
he
not.
drives cool trucks.
You know what I mean? Like everybody wants their cake, and that's okay. Go for it if you have your legal right to it. It bugs me. I don't know. I care for Veterans Day as much as I care for Columbus Day. I don't care.
Hey, man.
I could care less.
Hey, don't talk
for
about Columbus Day like that.
That is my hero. You leave Chris alone. No, I just never. It doesn't.
I can
I
see.
don't have anyone in my family that's taking them out. It's never been like.
I
anything
understand.
to
I
pay
understand where you.
attention to.
Yeah, I understand where you're coming from because of like,
Yeah.
of, like people like like Sessa.
Yeah, no, 100%.
First
But like
thing to
Veterans
say.
Day was based off of World War One, when like a lot of people freaking
Yeah,
paid
and
for
there's
it.
And when it was a
people.
big deal.
So it was a huge deal.
And that,
Because of how many
that's
people
what I
died.
was gonna say. Like for veterans that actually have been in combat, like I
yeah.
think dedicate a day
Yeah.
to them.
But
yeah,
like-
of course.
But like the paper pushers, come on.
Exactly. That's what I'm getting at.
I mean, this is a really hot take, though. Don't get me wrong. Respect for all freaking military members, but the
But
paper
not so sorry.
pushers, should they get as much respect as like
That's
the
my
combat
point.
veterans?
That's my point, and that's what I mean when I say like y'all come out the woodwork. Because then all of a sudden, hey, we're all in the middle.
Because I'm gonna be honest, dude. Like, there's a lot of people that I've seen that are in the military. They are obese, to say the least, right?
that are currently
That-
serving.
And like, oh yeah, dude. Like,
Really?
okay, so when I was in ROTC in like 2 years ago, right? We had these like physical fitness tests, right? And like I think the minimum or maximum time or whatever for like the mile and a half was like I think like 12 or 13 minutes, which is like reasonable for 6 laps around a track, right?
Is
like
it
13
though?
minutes?
Good
A
grief.
mile is 4 laps.
Yeah, so 6 laps.
You should a mile and a half?
Yes.
Oh, okay.
Fucking
I
idiot.
heard mile, that's all.
Not adding up.
I heard just
Bro.
mile.
Ralph, do us a favor. Turn off that mic.
Yeah, turn off that mic, dude. Anyways, that's reasonable. Like 12 or 13 minutes is reasonable. Tell me why there was people coming in 15 to 18 minutes dying, dude. They're like,
They're jogging, dude.
they were like big, dude. I mean, I don't want to bully.
But like, do they serve though? That's what I'm getting.
I
at.
mean,
Are they
some of them
like
probably
active
maybe.
duty.
I mean, they were going into it, and like,
Yo.
Wait,
There's
so they
people-
were enlisting?
well, no. So ROTC is when you're trying to go off school. So think of like
I was in ROTC in
I
elementary.
play
Yeah.
Call of Duty.
in freshman year. I the only thing I liked about it was
Well,
the
high
drills.
school ROTC is different though.
No, I'm not comparing. Well,
Wait,
I would
you're not
never.
talking about high school? That's why I was confused about the 2 years part. I was like, what?
No. I'm talking about like actual college.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, there was people like the people that actually wanted to be in ROTC, right?
Gotcha.
Yeah, no, they were so damn slow, and I don't know, it pissed me off. Like they were still in, and like they
How dare you?
Like-
Disrespect.
dude, I'm telling you, there are big, wide people in the military, and it kind of pisses me off. I don't know. That's just my opinion. Hot take. I don't care.
I'm not in the military community enough to know what is a hot take. I know the general hot takes. Like if I start saying war is bad and all military men should come back because it's useless. Oh, oops, that's a hot take. I'm not saying that.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
No, I'm not saying that.
Wait, said what?
I'm not gonna say that.
Said what?
Exactly.
Okay. Anyway, you were saying?
But my point is, that's just all that's going that everybody's all of a sudden everybody whips out their military ID.
Yeah.
That wouldn't bug me as much as it would. I don't know. Another hot take incoming.
Stolen valor.
Another hot take incoming.
I hate that so much, dude.
What I hate the most is like they expect to be, some of them. I wouldn't say all of them. Of course, there's always bad people in a bunch, but some of them expect to be treated like royalty. You know, for a day.
That is very rare. That's
it's
super
rare.
rare.
It's rare, but
Most of those are usually like stolen valor too. Like what we were just talking about.
that's what I don't
hate
hate.
that.
Valor.
Dude,
Or that's what I
I
hate.
hate it so much. I've seen so many like
You
come
actually
through the
seen,
store.
like, in
Oh,
person?
dude, yeah.
I've seen like the videos, and I think it's so funny that people, for one, think you're gonna get away with it.
Oh yeah.
Because I remember watching when I was like, okay, say I was in their shoes. Say I had just a random uniform, and I tried to get away with it. I'd get caught instantly. I wouldn't know the first thing what the hell I'm doing.
Oh yeah.
Like, 'cause
Yeah, there's
obviously
so much vocabulary that goes into
and,
it.
like, there's ways you have to wear everything, obviously, this and that. And
Mhm.
just in general, I'm like, even no matter how much research I do, unless I've done it, there's no way I get away with it.
Oh yeah.
There's no way I get away with it.
Yeah, no. So when I used to work at like Chipotle, right? This one, I don't know if it was a chick or a dude, but like they came in and they had like a uniform on, right? And they had like the captain rank on their hat, but they had like dreadlocks hanging down, and then like they had like a jacket, like one of the uniform jackets. It was a completely different rank. It was like I think it was like a first sergeant or something. And then they had like a whole bunch of medals pinned on, and they were like bragging about it, like, oh yeah, I was in the military. I did like 2 tours and stuff, and I was like, shut up, dude. And they're like, oh, do I get a discount? I'm like, can I see your ID? And they're like, no, I left it at home. And I was like, then no.
Yeah, like again, the
Dude,
boldness. to do
I
that
hate that so much, dude.
is hilarious. I can never get
I
away
don't know how people do that.
Dude, I don't know why they do it, but you know it's an actual felony, right?
No,
Yeah, it's a felony.
Yeah, like,
It's a
but then,
felony.
Like, with a cop, dude, you can't impersonate a cop. Are you nuts?
Oh, you can't?
Wait,
Oh,
you what?
wait a minute.
Like I feel like that should go without saying, but there's people in the world that don't use all of their brain.
The other thing that I hate
Ralph.
just as much.
That's rude. Say you're sorry.
Say you're sorry.
Apologize. On air.
You better apologize right now.
The thing that I hate just as much as that too is the people who are diehard veteran fans, and I say that because they love everything that has to do with the military, and we know people like this that we went to high school with.
What do you mean?
That they love everything that has to do with the military. They love the culture essentially, but they would never enlist.
Oh, I see what you mean.
What?
I see. What
Is
you
there a
think
word
like
for that?
like they're too much of a pussy or what?
Well, I don't know if it's
Well,
that.
there are people that like they're so diehard like military, and then like they try to get in, and like they like go through maps and stuff, and they're like, oh, you have asthma or you have like.
Oh yeah.
You have, like, a benign
I would
tumor or
never
something.
bash on those people. I mean, at least I
Yeah.
tried. But I know people that we went to high school with that, or at least I went to high school with that are like that. They're like diehard. They feel like they are entitled to that culture, even though they've never even tried enlisting.
Oh, I see. I see what you
No, the
mean.
ones that I think, I'm not sure. He's a mutual friend. He's somebody we
You already know who
somebody
I'm
else
talking
know.
about.
But I think there's a word for them that I see on Reddit. I'm not sure. They call them boots. Where like they're like sort of like they just got into it, and all of a sudden, they think they're running the whole joint. You know what I mean? Like those people that start showing off like their brand new weapon they just got, stuff like that. Like,
Dude,
those
I
annoying,
hate
like,
those
You
people.
know what I mean?
I hate
Like,
those people. I know exactly what
They're
you
called boots on the internet. I'm not sure if there's a good
Really?
word for it.
I don't
But
know.
it's that people that just enlisted, they're fresh into it, and they're already, acting high.
They're like, oh yeah, check it out. Oh,
like those
oh,
guys are
I
bugged.
think I know who you're talking about
Yeah.
too.
I'll leave it at that. But I've seen that a lot too. where I'm
Is
like,
it
yo,
is it
relax. You're like a freaking, like you just started. You're
I
a
think you
recruit.
know. Huh? Yeah.
Okay, I know
Yeah.
who you're talking about.
Yeah.
I know
Ralph
exactly who you're talking
Ralph
about.
Sensor, Ralph Sensor.
He mouthed it. It's fine.
Yeah, I know exactly.
Yeah, I saw. But
Yeah,
yeah,
no,
those
no.
kind of people bug me too. It's like, dude, you're barely like a month in. Relax. Why
Oh,
you acting
yeah.
like you just shot Osama. Like, take a breath.
Oh yeah, and
from it.
he's like taking pictures of his guns, and he's like, "Oh yeah, dude, check it out."
They're
And he like
super- like,
says something stupid.
It's one thing to be patriotic, and it's another thing to be retarded. And I think that's where these people lie.
They can go. They can go hand in hand though.
You know what I mean?
Okay.
You know what I mean?
Yeah. I know.
I don't mean to be ableist or anything.
Jesus.
No, you're right though. They can go hand in hand.
There's some guys that are just like so extreme about.
Yeah, no. When you first said that, you were like, "They're like diehard patriotic." I was like, "Oh, it might be me."
No. There's nothing. I don't think there's anything wrong with being patriotic. I when you take it that far though, that I feel like you need to see a counselor. There's something in your life.
like gain a personality. I don't know. If your personality.
I mean, isn't it part of your personality when they're
It
like?
It could be
and then-
part
and
of
then
it. What bothers me is when it's centered around that
When-
though.
And then they don't join.
When
Yeah.
your personality is like your entire personality is I'm a month in as a Marine. If that's your entire personality, you need to make friends. That's that. You need to expand your mind. I don't know. That sounds dumb, but you get what I'm trying to say. You get
I mean, Marines are like the crayon eaters, though. I mean, of course,
That's what they call
they
them.
take a
huh?
lot of pride in it,
No, that's
too.
what they call them.
crayon eaters.
I've
Yeah,
heard that.
dude,
I've
you
heard
never
that
heard
a
about
lot,
No.
actually.
Oh,
I don't even
dude.
get the reference. It's just
Oh,
little kids
well,
eating
okay.
crayons?
So like,
Was
it
there-
started in the Marines where like they were saying like if you're like actually down to freaking like basically nothing in the wilderness, you can eat crayons and it'll survive for a bit, right?
a word.
And that's why they're called like crayon eaters.
Good source of
And
protein.
they're like also it's because they're like they're like the knuckle draggers and
But-
shit. They're just like riflemen. That's all they are.
Right.
And so
Okay.
like basically like they're the ones that like everyone clowns on for being stupid, but they're a really good shot, you know?
Right. So like your brains for brawn.
Yeah.
Okay. I've never heard crayon eaters. That's a-
Oh, dude, you hear it all the time. Like Marines are the crayon eaters. The freaking Air Force is called Chair Force. You know, Navy they're just fucking gay. Army is just like basically like the Marines or whatever, but they're bigger. I don't know.
What were you? You were gonna do Air Force.
Yeah, that's what I
Right.
want to do. Gonna do eventually.
On my way to do.
I'm on my way to do.
I gotta clock in.
I gotta clock in like tomorrow.
But again, yeah, that's what bugs me. And again, I don't think against the military. But honestly, for the most part, I can care less about anything military related.
Oh yeah.
Like, 'cause,
Sometimes.
I don't see it like directly on a day-to-day basis. So it's like not. It's a second, third, fourth thought in my mind.
Okay.
I mean, I
Like,
guess
you know,
we're.
like they're obviously doing their job.
Yeah, and
Yeah.
the less you think about it, the
You know,
better
and
they're
if
doing
anything, that's a
their
good
job.
thing, I guess.
Yeah.
You know, if no one calls you out and do your bad job, then I guess you're doing a good job. Who cares? I don't care.
I don't know. I think what
It's not my problem.
I think the reason why I don't hate the military, but like the reason the military gets like a bad rap is mostly because of the fucking recruiters.
Oh,
because they are very pushy.
Do I hate recruiters?
I hate recruiters with
they're
a passion.
So annoying.
I hate recruiters
Oh
with a
my
They
passion.
goodness.
still message me to this day.
It's insane.
All I get is
I am a 30-year-old man.
all I get is like
Just
friend
leave me
requests from
alone.
recruiters, and I'm
Oh,
like,
dude.
it's annoying.
And they get offended.
Are they?
Oh, dude, they get. So I talked to one yesterday, right? This recruiter came in, right? And he I don't know why, but I was working, and he's like, hey, would you guys be interested in joining the military, like joining the army? And I didn't even say anything, but my coworker was like, he is, and I was like, God damn it, dude. He's like, oh, what are you trying to join the army? I'm like, no, I'm trying to go Air Force, man. And he's all, bro, you don't want to do that, dude. He's just kept nagging me for like a good 5
They're
minutes.
like snake oil salesmen.
Oh,
Or
dude.
car
Dude,
salesmen.
Do they get? Yeah. Do they get
They're
paid?
worse than car salesmen, man.
Oh yeah.
They're terrible.
Do they get paid based on how many people you get to?
Oh yeah, they have a
Unless-
quota, dude.
Oh my.
That's why they bug so
That's-
much. They didn't know they had a quota.
They have a
You didn't
quota,
know
dude.
that?
Oh my goodness.
I didn't know that either, to be honest.
So like, if they have a quota and they surpass it and stuff, they get like bonuses and stuff, and they get to move up and stuff. Dude, it's stupid.
That's annoying then, yeah.
That's why a lot of recruiters are shitty because they just want to get you in.
'Cause
Like, they
just
don't give a
trying to
fuck
meet
about you.
quota. I didn't know they had a
They don't give a fuck about you. They'll be like, oh, you got this, I can give you this, and that's it.
Yeah,
Yeah, dude, it's trash, man. I hate
That's
recruiters
great.
with
I
a
know
passion.
That's why I have a problem with the freaking cops on freaking bikes. That's their one and
Hey,
only
pull
job,
ching ching, ching
Their
ching.
one and only job is to give you a ticket.
I
And
Oh,
that
dude.
sucks, I mean, the quota's staying.
You mean like on a
Oh,
bicycle?
Yeah,
Oh, I've seen quite a few.
I've never seen them.
Well, when I said bike, I
Biker
meant like
cops?
motorcycle ones.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I thought motorcycle
But I
too.
mean, I guess the ones on actual bikes.
There's
too.
there's some on actual bikes.
well,
It's
you see the ones
hilarious.
on actual bikes near like the U of A. right?
Yeah, I was gonna say they're all over U of A.
Yeah, I guess.
I thought those were just security. To be
Nah,
honest.
dude, they're actual cops. It's funny. They have
I would hate that.
but all they do is like they write the tickets for like the people that like overstay their parking or whatever. I hate it.
So I meant like the motorcycle cops, the ones that are again, if a motorcycle cop pulling you over, you're getting a ticket. There's no two ways about it. You know, if a regular cop pulls you over, there's a chance.
I don't
that, yeah, you get a warning or whatever. A biker is not gonna give you that chance. He's
I've
doing
never
what-
been pulled over,
I've been pulled over by a motorcycle cop, and he gave me a citation.
dude. I was so scared once though because I was driving once and I was like on my phone, like I think I was on my GPS or whatever, but it looked like I was on my phone, right? And I got a red light and I stop and I look at my phone and this motorcycle cop comes right next to me, looks right at me, and I'm like, oh, and he just looks at me, does a frown, and then shakes his head like in a no direction.
Like he saw you.
And I was like, oh, and I just put my phone down. Oh, I'm sorry, dude.
I think I've been pulled over. Yeah, I've been pulled over twice. Once here and once in Mexico.
Mexico's
I heard cops in Mexico are very corrupt.
Let me tell you about my
Whoa.
my time in Mexico when I got pulled over.
bro.
So me and my cousins, it was me, my cousin, and my two other cousins, and one of my cousin's girlfriends. So we went to go drop her off, and it was really, really late at night. And I took my uncle's car because I didn't want to take mine.
Okay.
And let me tell you, the streets in Mexico, especially Nogales, they're very, very bumpy. They're very, very hard to drive with, like across.
You should have good struts then.
It's very annoying to the point where I was trying to it was late, so it was really dark. I was trying to avoid all the potholes and stuff like that. Let me tell you, there's a lot of potholes. So
Oh, yeah, I bet.
I was swerving a lot, and I guess the cops saw me do that, and they pulled me over. Here, let me tell you my experience here first. I got pulled over here because I was speeding, or technically speeding, and they pulled me over, but they didn't pull me over for speeding. They pulled me over for my registration, but it was my mom's car at the time, so
You
it was
fool.
it was my mom's car, so they let me go. Like, it wasn't my responsibility. They're like, this is in your car, it's fine. They just gave me a warning and left. Tell me why when the cop in Mexico pulled me over, he came out with his buddy.
Yo,
No,
Oh yeah.
yeah, no, hold up. He came out with his buddy and a sawed-off shotgun across his chest with his finger on the trigger.
Yeah.
Jeez,
It's
dude.
normal over there because, I mean,
Oh yeah, obviously.
It's very dangerous. There's literally SWAT teams and cop cars literally driving up and down the street with AR-15s, you know, and a machine gun on top of a. Yeah, it's normal over there.
No,
It's normal.
funny.
But I'm not used to that. So when this man came out with his partner behind him and a sawed-off shotgun across his chest with his finger on the trigger, best believe I was nervous.
Oh yeah, dude.
You best
I would be
believe I
too.
was nervous.
Shoot.
I told every single one of my cousins, keep your hands where they can see them. Like, put them in front of you.
Jesus
And my cousin
Christ.
thought I was kidding, and he had his hands like in his pockets.
Oh,
I was like,
no.
dude. I was like, if this cop doesn't kill us now, I'm gonna kill you when we get home.
Jesus Christ.
And I just gave them my license and stuff like that. You could tell right away when they're corrupt, right? Because they start asking too many irrelevant questions. They were asking me whose car it was, obviously the routine ones, but then they were asking me how long I've been here, how long, what was I doing, the routine ones, and then they started asking me questions like, how long have you been out? Like questions that don't even make sense, you know?
Damn.
Questions that don't even make sense, and like you can tell they're trying to get information out of you to see if you come from a rich family, first of all, and I mean if you have connections, second of all, so they don't want to like screw this up and, you know, kidnap the nephew of a drug lord, you know. So they're asking questions like that, dude. Thank God they got another call. Well, his partner went to the truck and he answered a call. So he came back for his buddy and he's like, hey, we gotta go. He's like, have a good day. He gave me my license.
Damn.
Dipped out. Dude, I was in tears.
Dude.
It is very scary.
So my dad actually, like, he was telling me about a story when he went to Mexico, and he was saying that like he went to like a restaurant or a bar or something, and like they were looking for parking or whatever, and basically there was a spot that said no parking, but a whole bunch of people were like parking there.
Of course,
Yeah,
as
they
you
don't
would,
give a shit.
as
They
you
don't give a
would.
shit at all. And so like they're like, okay, well we'll just fucking park here, right? They go eat or whatever, and then like they pull out of the, like, once they're done eating, they pull out of the parking spot or whatever and leave, and like some cops start following them, and like they like pull them over, and they're like, you know, it was supposed to be that's a no parking spot or whatever, right? And they're like, yeah, but everyone else is parking, and they're like, okay, well, go ahead and follow us for a bit, right? So they follow him. No, they followed him, and then right when it was like middle of nowhere, they're like, all right, how much money you got? Yeah, dude. I was like, what?
Exactly. No, that's exactly what they do.
That's fucking wild.
I'll do it too.
Yeah, it's normal over there.
You would think like, no, there's good cops. There's not good cops. There's one that lasts for less money. Yeah, sure, you can call them good cops. But they're gonna ask for money.
Yeah.
Freaking last year, I went to Peñasco. I think I told you this one.
Yeah.
When I was in Peñasco, freaking Rocky Point. And yeah, I was in my truck and everything, American plates. I had the Dallas Star, everything. I'm American. So I'm pulling up, and I'm going like 2 over the limit. And then out of nowhere, this freaking cop, the cruiser, comes busting out of nowhere, dude. I didn't even see him. Boom, and I see him on my rear view come out the cut. I was like, here we go. And yeah, it lights me up. I pull to the side, and he comes out, and just like Darnell said, yeah, like his little buddy he stayed at the car, right? But yeah, he's like strapped up, dude, to the freaking bones. You know what I mean? They're ready for anything.
Yeah.
And he's asking me, he's like, you were going 12 over the limit? I was like, no, I wasn't. And I was like, I'm not going to take nothing from these fools because I know what they're going to get to at the end. I know what they want. So I'm like, no. He's like, yeah. And like, I got the clock and everything here. I was like,
It's like,
all right.
show it to me.
Yeah, I was like, show it. He's like, yeah, I'll show it to you, but just know that you were. I was like, yeah, cool. Basically, he wasn't going to show me a damn thing. He's like, can I see your ID? And like, my license, like, give it to him. And then so he went to the car, and they were back in like 5 minutes or whatever. And he comes back up, and he's like, well, here's what we're going to do. He's like, we're going to hold this. He's like, you come to the courthouse, and then you can pay for it to get your ID back. That way, you know. Yeah. He's like, come to the courthouse, you can pay to get your ID back, and then you'll be good with it. I was like, cool, for sure. Bye. I left. I came back here, and I got.
You get issued a new one.
I kept
Are you
the state.
serious?
they did
so
the
they
same
actually
thing.
kept your
They
ID?
have my ID to this day over there.
What the
If
hell,
I had
dude?
gone, they would have charged me like an insane amount.
Yeah,
of money
they would have
just
done the
get it
same
back.
to me.
Just to
Well,
get it
don't
back.
you need your ID to come back across?
No, I have my passport.
Oh, I
But
see,
they
I
wanted
see.
my license.
Once they
because
see-
think I'm a dumb American that's gonna fall for the bait.
That's what I was gonna say. Once they see you're American, they take advantage. They would have done the same to me if they didn't get that phone call.
Wait. So you did not give them your license then?
They kept my license. So I gave him my license. He's like, and he went back to the car. So he gave me the school citation, and then he's like, if you want your license back, come to the courthouse, and then we'll give it back to you after you pay a fee. I was like, a fee? I was like, well, it's not even on the citation. He's like, yeah, but it's at the courthouse, and they'll tell you there. I was like, cool. Again, I never went backward. Once we came back to Tucson, I just freaking went to the DMV. I got
Dude, it's like
$12.
I was gonna say it's like
That's
$12.
It's like $12 at DMV. I'm gonna give them freaking 1,000 pesos, whatever they want to.
No, it would have been more. It would have been more.
Insane. And that's how I check in. And again, if you're it's Rocky Point. A bunch of college students go over there.
That's
tear it up. If you're a little blonde girl, you're not the wiser.
Yeah.
You're gonna freak out.
They're gonna be like, oh my
You're
god.
gonna do what you can to get it back.
Shoot.
You know, luckily, like my family was with me. My dad was wiser than me. You know, he's like, don't. He's like, it doesn't matter. Like, we'll get you your new ID when we get back. I was like, good point. And yeah, that's how it went. But that's all they do over there in Mexico. That's all they do.
They took away.
That's the business.
They took away our car once too. The
Really?
Xterra, the yellow one. They took it away because it didn't have a. We had the license plate because we had a permit.
Uh-huh.
So when we crossed, I told my dad to switch the permit for the license plate. He's like, I'll just do it when I get back. And he had the license plate in the
what
car.
a fool.
In the car. And so they took it away from him because he didn't have his license plate on the car, which it shouldn't matter
Yeah.
because it's a permit.
Mhm.
It's still legal to drive.
They don't care.
But they don't care, so they took it. They took it away, even though my dad had the license plate in the car. He's like, I literally have it right here. Like, if you want me to have it on the back so bad, let me just put it on. No, they took it away, and they were like, oh, just pick it up in like 3 days or something like that. So my dad waited in Mexico for the 3 days. He went. They wanted to charge him like $5,000.
Jeez.
$5,000. He's like, okay, let me go get the money, whatever. We already know how the system works. There's no fighting it. If you take it to court, it's just gonna get lost, either lost in the paperwork, or the person who's gonna help you with the case is gonna charge you even more. You know, it's
Dude, that's ridiculous.
you take advantage any way you can over there. So when my dad went for the money and he came back, they're like, oh, it's $10,000 now. $10,000 for a used Nissan Xterra. Can you imagine that? I'd rather go to the dealership. I'd rather go to the dealership and get a new one. No, but it was like that for months on end, and they didn't want to give. Even if my dad had the money, they wouldn't have given him the car because they would ask for more and more and more.
So how'd you end up getting it back?
I don't remember. I think my dad's friend had a connection, and they gave it to him back for like $500 or something like that.
Jeez. That's wild, dude.
But
Making me not want to go to Mexico now, dude.
No, and here's the craziest
I
part.
don't even speak Spanish, dude.
Yeah, you're done.
Here's the craziest part is that when we got that car back, it did not have gas, even though we had filled it up. It did not have gas.
Jeez.
The thread in the tires were
Jacked up.
they were messed up.
Balded.
Yeah, balded essentially.
That's ridiculous.
And the mileage was like, I would say 7,000 miles more. Yeah, they took
Yeah,
it.
they did.
took
What
it for
the
a
heck?
joyride. Yeah. That's what they do, and it's normal over there. It was no surprise to us.
That's crazy.
It was no surprise, and there's no, like I said, there's no fighting it. There's no use.
Shoot.
Yeah.
That'd be me. Oh, shoot. I was gonna. Shoot.
Yeah, the
That's basically me,
They
though.
don't get paid a damn thing. Cops over there don't get paid a damn thing.
That's true.
They don't
probably
get
true.
they get that's
Unless-
and that's the problem. They don't get funded. So
It's-
what other source of income can they get?
That's true. That's crazy, dude.
Yeah, that's how it is over there.
You go to Mexico,
Yeah, dude.
go with a group of people.
5
Have-
Gs.
Have somebody that knows the way
never
around
mind,
the
we
map,
want 10.
for sure.
I
Like
see.
anywhere that you don't recognize, have somebody that's a good tour guide.
No, dude. I just go by myself. I'm just built different, dude.
I'll handle that.
Oh, you know what? I forgot a detail. When my dad took that car, he was helping a friend move, and they were trying to take my dad's friend's TV because he had like a big old flat screen in the back. He took it in the van, and they were trying to take that. And my dad went. He's like, "Hey, let's work this out. The TV isn't yours. There's no point in you taking it. We're not gonna let you." And the cops, I mean, they're not gonna get into a shootout over a TV, you know. So they're like, "What else can we take?" They're like, "What if we take the car?" Yeah. So like, they jump like that.
Good deal.
They jump like that. So if they try taking something that's not worth it, and you try fighting it because you know they're not willing to risk their lives over a TV or something, you know, they'll try to take something of more value and more. That's how it works. That's why when you cross, it's advised for you not to take anything of value.
That's unfortunate. You can't bring weapons across the border. Jeez, dude. Well, better get some bear mace, dude. Bring some bear mace. We'll be fine.
You'll be fine. Yeah, Mexican cops. They can't have
That's their kryptonite.
That's their kryptonite, dude.
Imagine.
No, the kryptonite is you fighting back because they play on that power leverage. That's their whole deal.
But at the end of the day, they're just as scared as you to get into
Oh, yeah,
a
I bet.
shootout.
That's what I'm saying. They play off that power leverage.
Have y'all ever been like stopped by cops, like not like a pullover, but like people think you're like super suspicious or something?
Or, like, they question you?
Yeah, where like they just pull you out, like not pull you over, but like they stop you like randomly. That happened to me once.
I've had them where I know they're following me. They're like, you can tell like when they're
Oh, yeah.
in your place.
Uh-huh.
I've had that a bunch
That happened to me
Bunch of
2
times.
days ago.
Really?
2 days ago, yeah.
No, so like I got legit stopped by like, well, this was when Pokemon Go was a thing,
Oh,
dude. So
everybody
like
was on the streets, dude.
I went to go like ride my bike to Kennedy, right? To
Yeah.
Kennedy Park. I think you guys were like waiting there or something, right?
Probably, yeah.
And I was riding my bike, and like I see this cop in the wash, right? Well, because I'm riding my bike through the wash, and I was like, "How you doing, officer?" And he's like, "I'm doing good. Do you have any weapons?" And I'm like, "No."
Wow,
He's like,
what?
"Oh, why don't you just sit down right here?" I'm like, okay."
I was trying to be nice, you pig.
And I was like, "What the heck?" So like I'm sitting down there, right? And I'm sitting down, and he's like, "Yeah, keep your hands where I can see him." And I'm like, "All right, cool." So I'm sitting down, and I'm like, at first I was like, "What is going on here?"
Stupid.
And like later I found out, well, it was like 12 cops. They all show up, pull up right there.
Yeah, you're a little beaner boy, dude.
And I was just like, what the hell's going on, right? Turns out I matched the description of like someone who robbed a person at gunpoint for a bike. And
you had a bike.
Let's say, okay, so I had a blue shirt, black pants, and like a black hat with a red bag, and that's the exact description of what the person
You wanna-
shot.
dude.
You want to
I
know?
was-
You want to know the
sure
plot
it wasn't
twist? The plot twist was that it was Manny. He just tossed the gun.
Oh yeah, no.
And they got away with it too.
I got away with it too. I
got a free bike out of it too.
Luckily, like my parents were like driving by somehow.
Yeah, they're just like,
And they're
Maggie,
like, what? Why is he sitting down right there?
Christopher.
And so like they
And why doesn't he have a brand new bike?
Yeah, wasn't like, did you guys give my son a bike?
How kind of you.
they're like, why is my son being detained right now? And they're like, so that really actually helped me in like my case or whatever.
Man, he
But
was
I was
about
like-
to go to jail.
It's just crazy. How did your parents see you?
They were like coming from the store or something. Yeah, dude, it was like a big stroke of luck, honestly.
Oh,
Yeah, like because like
Man, he would have been in prison to this day.
I probably would have been in prison.
Oh, here's the hoping,
Dude, that's wild.
dude. Lock this boy up,
I
dude.
was scared shitless,
A
dude.
threat.
There was like 12 cops and I was the only person there. I was like, what the fuck is going on?
Wait, what I don't understand is what were they searching?
Well, they wanted to make sure I was like, because it was like in my area, right?
Why do they need 12 cops?
Cool, because like they robbed. Apparently the person robbed someone at gunpoint. So they're
Yeah,
like,
I feel like there's a
But you
gun
need
involved, they
12.
freak out.
You need 12 to 1.
I mean, you want to have an overwhelming force, right?
I mean, I think 5 would be
I think
sufficient.
I don't think
Nah.
12 costs is.
That's where our tax dollars
Well,
are
think
going.
about it, right?
Detaining little boys like
Think about
Manny.
it, though.
$0. These damn pigs.
Think about it though, right?
Yes.
If a handgun has like 8 bullets, right?
Yeah.
You'd want to have more than 8.
Let me counter that.
Oh, word?
Let me counter that.
Okay,
Forward.
okay.
Unless Clint Eastwood is behind that gun.
Exactly. You don't know.
You don't need.
don't
Yeah. What is it? A 6-shooter?
Unless you're
Clean
John
sweep.
Wick.
Yeah.
I mean, but they don't know that though.
That's
They're
true.
just like-
That-
they're
that's
just like-
fair. Yeah, that's fair.
But yeah, so that was a lot.
12. What if
fucking
you
cops.
have an extended mag?
So they didn't check the bomb.
What are you gonna get? 50
Oh
cops
yeah,
over
they
here?
checked the backpack. They frisked me and everything.
They saw,
I
they
was
saw
like,
the
what
bomb.
fuck?
They were like, oh.
Oh, but the thing is, I wanted to make a joke. I was like, hey, can you arrest me in front of my parents or whatever? They're like, nah, it's
Like
probably
you-
best not to wake up
boys
the
in here
bear.
Like, ooh, that's not a good time. Ooh, maybe not.
Like once they were like they were like asking me questions or whatever. They're
Yeah.
like they're like okay, I'm pretty sure you're not the guy. But like, and then
Are
I
you
was
sure,
like,
officer?
After a while, I was like joking. I was like, hey, can you like put handcuffs on me and say like I'm going to jail? And they're like, no, I don't want to wake up the bear. Like, I don't want to get your parents upset. So I was like, dang it. All right, that's fine.
That'd have been hilarious. Parents would have flipped out.
Oh, dude, they would have been so mad.
funny.
That would have been hilarious.
Meanwhile, we're over there at Kennedy Park catching Pikachus.
Oh yeah, dude. I think I went over there too. Like I got dropped off, and like I think I told you guys, but I don't remember.
I don't even remember.
I don't remember that.
It was funny as shit though.
Because it must have been 2016 then.
Oh yeah, it was like 26. I think we were still in high school.
Ooh, what? No.
No, there's no
Pogo
way.
came out after we came.
Did it?
Yeah.
Yeah, because I remember
Okay.
we specifically mentioned how cool
Okay,
would it
right
have
after
been if
then.
we were
Right
in
after.
school when Pogo came out.
I thought Pogo came out.
No, it came
senior
in.
year.
No, it came
after
out in
senior
16, but summer of 16.
Jamie, look that up.
Because I remember because we were at Kennedy Park at like 2 in the morning.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
Oh, we were at the freaking comic book store too for a while.
With caps lock off, please.
I know, you freak. When did
Don't scream it, please.
when did
Jeez,
World War
dude.
II end? When did Pop Smoke die? When did Pokemon?
Pokemon.
Go.
Pokemon came out in 1995. Don't quote me, I might be wrong.
Oh,
July
Yeah, see?
6th.
July- We were done.
see?
Came out a month.
Right
2
after
months
graduation.
You were done.
That's
I was in
crazy.
the beta and everything. I think I played it.
I don't think I was in the beta.
Minecraft came out in 2011.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No,
Freaking wild, huh?
It feels longer.
I
Really?
remember playing it in like middle school and high school.
I remember freshman year.
It was middle. We were in middle school when the game came out for sure.
Yeah.
But I feel like middle school.
I remember freshman years when I first played it because
Well,
What's
I remember
Pokemon?
at first it came out on PC.
yeah, that's how I remember because I had it at Desert View. We had laptops. We were the first generation, or the first grade that they gave us laptops.
Oh, okay.
So we hacked
People
into
were
the
playing.
laptops and we downloaded Minecraft and Halo. And I remember,
Ooh.
dude, I almost failed all my classes
just playing
because
Minecraft
we
and
were
Halo.
playing Minecraft and Halo. Like
Oh,
everybody,
dude.
each period,
Just
like
play.
5 minutes after the class started, they would open up the servers.
Oh,
And we would
Hell
just
yeah,
jump
brother.
into that. They made a huge mistake giving us laptops because they kept banning it, but we kept finding ways around it.
Oh yeah, there's always ways around it. It's hilarious.
Let's get this to the teacher's Wi-Fi password.
Oh yeah, dude.
Disneyland. It was always.
Oh yeah, I remember that.
What was it, TUSD at
It was like
Disneyland.
TUSD at Disneyland something. It was funny.
I don't know who found it, but that was clutch.
Dude,
I want to
that
know
was
how they
big
found
clutch.
it.
That's what I'm saying. Like I don't.
Because it worked for all TUSD, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
I think it did.
It was
Yeah,
like
because I remember getting
The
it in, like,
Wi-Fi
middle
password?
school.
Yeah, it was
Yeah,
like
it-
district wide.
It worked for every Wi-Fi at any school.
Well, they dedicated us Wi-Fi to us because we had the laptops, so we needed Wi-Fi.
Yeah, you remember our senior year? They had like 3 different Wi-Fis at the end.
Yeah, I remember that.
Because they didn't.
Yeah,
like us
because
using
people kept
it. They
stealing
were
the
bugging
Wi-Fi.
about us using it. What's up with that? I hate it here.
Shoot, let me freaking.
It
Because
sucked.
because then
butt.
we started using the VPNs and we were getting in whatever we wanted.
Dude. I mean, if there's a will, there's a way.
Literally.
You say we can't
senior
use the password, we're gonna find a way to use
Literally
it.
senior year, I was just playing all kinds of games on my phone because of the VPN.
Yes.
Well, to be fair, nah, I'm not.
That's when I developed my addiction to gotcha games. I think it was definitely high school.
I was
High
literally
school?
playing.
Jeez.
Yeah, for
Literally,
sure.
senior year, maybe like the second half. I was literally playing Star Wars Galaxy every day.
Bro, I
nonstop.
hated that game.
I hated that game
I
too.
grinded
so
so
hard.
hard. I grinded
Wait.
so hard. Like it was like.
Which one is that? Is that like
like
the?
it was-
The turn-based
The
one.
turn-based,
Oh.
yeah, the Star Wars. No, but it's,
I didn't like that.
I didn't like it
I don't
either.
know why I played it.
it was hard to get any characters.
It's because I wasn't
Yeah,
doing anything. I
that's
did
it.
it in like all my classes that I was like teacher aid or like. I was
Most
awesome.
turn-based games are hard to get characters too.
Yeah,
That's
that's
the
why I like
struggle.
gotchas though, because I know at least if I spend more money, I could maybe get
Oh,
something.
what is that one mobile game? Was it
Spend
Mobile
more
Legends?
money.
No. What is it?
Clash Royale.
No,
Bro,
no,
Crash
no. The
Royale.
one where it has like
Remember
crystals.
when that came out?
The one that has like crystals to like open up
No.
stuff. Do you know what I'm talking about?
That's all gotcha games.
What do you mean?
Wait,
What game
crystal?
are you
Yeah,
talking
every premium currency is either a crystal or a gem.
I don't.
If it's not the gold coin.
No, it was
What
like,
did you
it was, like,
do?
super
What did
big.
you do in the game?
It's a turn-based game or whatever. You go through like multiple. It's like every gotcha game. Fuck. It was like really big though.
I mean, Jesus Christ, gotta help me here.
Yeah, I know. Turn-based. That's not every gotcha game.
Almost everyone. Oh shit.
But I remember.
Is it something Legends? No.
Mobile Legends.
Mobile Legends?
That's a.
The one where it has like a green guy, like an orc, and then it has like a wizard
Raid?
or something.
No, never mind.
Raid Shadowlands. There we
Ray-
go.
oh yeah, you're talking
That's
about
what
Ray
I meant.
Shadowlands?
There you go.
Bro, Ralph didn't want to say it.
He's like, I think I know.
Raid Shadow Legends.
Raid Shadow.
Sponsored.
Hey, don't spawn.
I've never
Don't name it.
played that.
I have
It's
never.
awful.
I played it because I was like, there's so many ads. I want to
I
play it at
caved
least
in.
once.
I caved in.
I caved in.
I haven't.
Yeah,
I haven't.
not
played
gonna
that.
lie.
It's
I
bad.
wanted to play it because of the cinematic commercials.
Oh
They
yeah.
were pretty cool.
They were funny as
yeah.
shit. That's why I played them.
But, no,
And
it's
then
a
I was
bad
like,
game.
this is trash.
It's a bad game.
This is fucking
Again,
trash.
visually, I guess it's good for a mobile game. I mean, it can only look so good,
Right?
you know, but it's just not fun.
When I think of Raid
Oh, dude, it's
Shadow
just
Legends,
grinding.
I
It's
think-
the
same
I
thing.
I think of like a dungeon crawler, like if I'm playing like
Diablo?
yeah.
Diablo goes hard, though.
Diablo's
I didn't get into it.
I could.
Dude, Diablo's fun. You didn't get into it either?
And that's the third time I tried to.
This is the
Diablo
first
was
time I tried
fun,
to.
but I don't know. I like Dark Souls and stuff
I
like
got
that.
into Minecraft Dungeons though.
It's just hard.
It's basically Minecraft Dungeons
What?
is basically Diablo.
But I feel
This
But
man.
it's
like
Minecraft.
Minecraft
But it's
Dungeons was
Minecraft.
like
Yeah.
simpler than
Wait, what?
Diablo.
It's a little more dumbed
No,
down. Yeah,
me,
for the
me and
Minecraft.
Olivia grinded it so hard. We beat the whole. Game
Excuse me?
together, like twice.
Grinded what?
On Diablo?
No, on Minecraft.
Oh, okay.
Oh, okay.
You just said you and Olivia
The thing
grinded.
about
I
Diablo
was like,
is
huh?
that freaking. How old is Diablo? It's been around forever.
It's been a while.
Diablo
been out a
3,
while.
current, like the current.
Diablo
There's
3,
a
yeah,
there's
that
a
one
new
came
one
out.
coming now, right?
Maybe.
Yeah.
They
Diablo
said
4, they announced that one years ago too.
Did they?
They're never coming out. They announced the mobile one that they got a bunch of flack for. They're like, really, you're gonna make a mobile Diablo game, but you're not gonna make a new one for PC?
well, I feel like if it was on mobile, I'd play it. a little more.
2012, bro.
Damn,
I played
That's
it
the
on-
third one?
I played it on launch. I
No
really did.
way.
And they re-released it.
Oh yeah, they re-released
They
it on
re-released
Switch.
it, and they still do like events on it to this day.
I feel like if it was on mobile, I'd play it a little bit more.
I think it'd be. I don't think it'd be bad on mobile.
Excuse me.
It's a mobile game. Like you play it on PC. You're like just put the buttons on the screen. It's the same thing.
Yeah.
It's not that bad. Diablo 4. Yeah, no, that's never gonna happen. I don't know why you're looking it up.
No, they just announced it last year. Yeah.
Right? What's that mean? I turned the
Oh,
TV
did you
off.
turn the TV
I
off?
turned the TV off.
turned the
I am
TV off.
so sorry.
Turn the monitor off, you freaking idiot.
I'm so sorry. I didn't mean to turn it
Hit
off.
the home button.
Wait, so
hit remote.
they're not making it anymore?
They're still making it. They only announced it.
They just
last
announced it,
year.
I guess.
Yeah, well, that's what I thought. What about the mobile one? When is that coming out?
They announced that one like 2 years
No,
ago.
I'd be
bummed out
interested
about-
in that one.
Squadrons.
What's it
Kinda
called?
bummed out
Diablo?
about
I
it.
don't like it, dude.
I didn't
Immortal.
like it.
I
I
didn't
played
like
it for like.
That's why I told you I was like, it's not worth the $60.
I bought it for 25 though.
Ah,
It was alright.
It's alright.
I mean, I played like an hour or 2 hours of it. And I was like,
yeah, that's what me and Ralph played. and we
it's
were
kind
done.
of, it's still glitchy
What
though.
game?
Squadrons.
Squadrons.
Oh, dude, it's so bad.
I thought it was good
Jeez.
at first, and I was like,
Jeez.
it's alright.
Yeah, I thought so
Literally.
too. I played it in VR too.
Yeah, I played it.
Did you? I
No.
wanted to play it in
See,
VR.
It's not
I
good.
played it in VR too, and I was playing it. I was like, "Oh, this is cool." And then when I actually started playing, it was just really choppy.
That's what I heard.
That's just
what I heard.
Ralph. He spent like 20K on his PC and he can't run anything.
That's so true.
Can't run anything.
I need to start investing in one. I need to play World of Warcraft again.
Oh, now
I've
you.
been
wanna-
yearning, dude. I've been
You
hanging.
literally keep saying, "I don't need one."
Yeah, but then I forgot that the freaking
See,
expansion was this
The only
month.
reason why I want to get a PC is just to play like Microsoft games, and then I can play like PS5 and stuff. That's why. I don't know.
It's worth the investment. I can tell you.
Like
Not
a PC?
this much.
Oh,
This,
no,
this boy went
idiot.
overboard.
Oh yeah,
that's
I
what
think
Ralph
Ralph went a
did.
little over.
Ralph's
No,
insane.
I-
But like, see,
I do
I'm not very
because
tech
this is-
savvy, so I
this
wouldn't
is
know how to
what I
build my
do.
own.
No, me neither.
This is all
Yeah.
I use.
I'm honestly not tech savvy whatsoever.
I'm
so,
not
like,
either, but it's way easier than you think.
Like to
No, you
build,
literally-
build your own
Honestly,
PC.
I can run the same games Ralph can run. Ralph can run them supposedly better. Supposedly, keyword there, because he can't even use
Ralph,
his
you're
damn
getting
VR
roasted,
on
my
it.
dude.
No, I can use my VR. It's just like Squadrons is a really bad game.
I mean, haven't had problems,
No, it's just
and
I had-
I'm pretty sure I
I've had
spent
a
a
problem
third of what
twice.
you spent.
in Squadrons. I've played it for like 2 hours. I had a problem like twice.
I
like,
didn't have a problem with
You
it at
couldn't
all.
like move if you're like not playing VR. You can't move like with the joystick to like look around.
I haven't had a problem with it at all.
But it wasn't like during the gameplay. It was like when you're like in the hangar or something.
That,
Yeah, I don't know.
Star Wars games in general are
Star
pretty
Wars
bad.
in general.
It's just
That's-
like
Let's clarify. Star Wars in general has
Hey,
taken
dude.
a
It's
really
been a
bad
rough
turn.
couple
LucasArts
years.
was good though.
It's been a rough couple
Which one?
years.
But did you
LucasArts, the original Battlefront 2 and
Oh,
original
yeah,
Battlefront.
yeah, yeah.
Those ones
Yeah,
are
those were pretty cool.
I never
those
even
are
played
awesome.
them. I
Like
never
Old
played them.
Republic and all that. Awesome.
Okay.
They had good
Did
cinematics
you
too.
play the Fallen Order though?
I haven't played that one. I heard it was
It's
good. though.
not as good as
Oh.
people say it is.
I
though.
loved it. I loved it.
Really?
Okay, you like Dark Souls, right?
Yeah.
It
love it
plays
then.
like that.
That's what it
Really?
It's like a Star Wars Dark Souls.
Shoot.
It's not as hard, but it's pretty.
I was gonna say I heard it was like very like they're very spongy enemies or whatever. If that makes sense. Like they take a lot of hits or whatever to kill them.
It's
Oh, it's
It
one of
just
those,
depends
like-
on your enemies.
Yeah.
And the difficulty you're playing on.
Okay.
it's.
But I hate when
it's
difficulty just
overhyped.
amounts to more health.
Yeah. See, that's what I
That's
hate.
dumb. Yeah.
Like
Well, how do
you know what
more
game
damage?
pissed me off? I was like super hyped
They're
for
more
The Division. Did you ever play that game?
Remember,
Oh, dude, don't get
let me
us-
tell you something about
Don't
that
get
game.
us-
Wait, hold up.
Here we go.
Let me
Big
tell
hot take right here.
let me tell you a story. Let me tell you a story about
We're
The Division.
peaking.
Okay?
Oh man.
Me, Gustavo, and Brian got it on launch. Tell me why.
I played the beta.
Dude, tell me why we spent $60 on this game. $60.
Oh man.
The first boss battle me, Brian, and Gustavo did. Guess how long it took us to beat it?
5 hours.
Pretty close.
How long?
Dude, it was like 3 or 4 hours.
Dude, it was.
We
Makes sense.
literally spent
Beca-
on one boss battle.
It
We
was
were
that
literally
freaking
dying.
flamethrower dude in the freaking
Yeah.
subway.
Yeah, I played the beta. I know exactly who you're talking about.
I
dude.
was like, this isn't fun.
It's not fun.
It's
we were-
not
it's
hard,
not fun.
and it's
At
not
first-
hard.
And like I was thinking, oh yeah, I can get like really cool freaking guns and stuff. Dude, you have to grind for that.
It's not-
man.
No, the
No.
funny
Dude,
thing
it's
is, we
Yeah,
started
it's
off
fun.
laughing because we were like, "Oh, this game's bad. It's gonna take us a while to beat." We had no idea. We had no idea. We kept going. Like, for example, Gustavo would go down, and I would distract him while Brian went to go revive him, and we kept doing that.
Like,
for
the
3
strategies came in
hours,
clutch.
dude.
But it was again,
Oh,
By the
more health. Oof.
Yeah, by the
know?
end of it, we were so used to like the strats that we would like do everything, and we were like dead. We weren't even talking to each other. Someone would go down. We
We
already
were-
knew the
I-
routine. We'd been doing it for the past 3 hours.
Yeah,
we already
dude.
knew the drill. You know, we weren't even talking. We were just like mumbling. And by the end of it, we didn't even say bye to each other. We just
Jeez.
We
we
killed it,
won.
yeah.
Oh,
I think I just got off. Like the minute we killed him, I was like,
yeah, me too.
I turned my
Everybody-
PS4 off.
I
This is
could
it.
hear it.
Yeah, dude. I
It was
played.
exhausting. It's exhausting.
No,
I
I
hate
played.
it.
I played the beta, right? And like I was like, dude, this is fun as shit for like the first hour. And then like I was playing like PvP with a couple people. I think it was like some people from high school or something, right?
Yeah.
And then like I started playing, and I think like 2 or 3 hours in, I was like, is this it? Like
Essentially, what it came.
I was like, is this a story? Like, this is fucking boring, dude. Like, do I want to pay $60 for this? Nah, dude.
No, we have no idea. We had no
Dude, like,
idea.
'cause the only reason why I was like super hyped for it was the cinematic, like the trailer that came out for it.
That's
I don't
what-
even-
That's how they always get you. Those
Yeah.
bastards.
It's not
That's
that.
out the best cinematic trailers, and then the game comes out, and you're like, what
Game-
the fuck?
game-
That's
came out,
not. That's
like,
not even just games though.
Freaking World of
That's
Warcraft.
that's literally everything.
I just want my animated movie.
At this point,
You could literally put all their cutscenes together. And you got
I
your
mean,
own
there was
movie.
some hype trailers that like backed it up with a good game, but like some of them, like
This goes.
Division for sure.
This goes beyond video games though. It like for movies too. I mean,
Assassin's Creed Unity that pissed me off.
Oh,
there's-
dude, that game had so many problems. I
I
wanted to
hated that game, dude.
like right
It's
now, so
trash.
like the new Assassin's Creed, right?
Dude, I haven't touched anything after Black Flag.
Well, the new one, Valhalla, right? So like I was
haven't
playing it, and I'm like, oh, it's just another Assassin's Creed game. Like
I
everyone-
could have told you that.
no, it's just like,
It's literally been the
everyone's giving
same
it
thing.
So much praise, but then I'm playing it.
I heard it's
different.
not though. I heard it's like it's not even being an assassin anymore.
Okay, that's what Odyssey was.
It's not
you
even
weren't an assassin in Odyssey.
Yeah,
Because Odyssey is before Origins, before the whole assassin stuff.
I don't even know what all this is.
Exactly.
yeah,
Me neither.
what?
I have no idea.
So,
I was about to
but
get
in Valhalla,
in this.
you become an assassin.
Okay.
But the way I'm playing it right now, so you basically get to choose how you want to play. You can play like a Viking, or you can play like an assassin. But
Or you
Okay.
could not fight at all.
So you could be like an assassin, how it's supposed to be played, or a Viking.
you know the title of the game.
or it's just like the
dumb.
combat. It's repetitive. You're doing the same combat. every
It's
time.
booty flakes. bro.
Really?
It's
So
just
it's just-
boring.
That's what it's been though. That's
That's why
the
video
thing.
games suck,
I mean-
bro. That's why if you play video games, you're,
The
an
first
Like,
Assassin's
they
Creed,
took out I got no counters.
you're an idiot if you play
That was
games.
like my favorite thing ever to do.
Oh, yeah, I love
because
the
you get,
counters.
Like, a cool animation.
Yeah.
But they added December. You can
What?
cut off. You can cut off limbs now.
Dismemberment.
Oh, that's
Yes.
cool. Dismemberment. Yeah, yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
you can cut
Come
off
on,
limbs
Ralph.
now.
That's cool.
This boy's way too hyped.
Hey,
Leave
bro,
him
stop
alone.
playing
Nah.
games and read a book, yeah? Damn, son.
No, I couldn't speak.
I read books.
Hey, I read books. Ralph, maybe.
Yeah, dude.
Maybe
They
knowledge.
also put in some nudity. And
Ooh.
Oh my.
Some fake titties, dude.
I haven't got anything.
Hey,
yet,
look.
Nothing gets Ralph going on this like long tangent.
Why-
Like
of
some
a rant.
polygons up in there, boy. You
Some
freak.
triangle-shaped titties, dude. Let me see some.
Dude.
What is it, Laura Croft?
Like Laura Croft style? Damn, Ralph.
Jeez, dude.
You're on
Hey.
something else, dude. You
Hey,
freak. What?
whatever gets me hard on.
Excuse me.
Oh, jeez, dude. That's hilarious. That's another thing about video games, dude. I like how like they put so much shit into video games to make it more realistic. Like, what is it, Red Dead Redemption 2? They made like testicles that dangle and freaking
Ew.
The
on the
thing?
horses. Yeah, dude.
On the horses?
Yeah.
You know what? I'll be honest with you. After I bought Red Dead Redemption 2, right? Hour in, I was like, this shit's boring.
Have you thought about that kind of stuff though, and how much work and how many hours
Oh,
it
yeah.
takes
Someone
for
had to animate
people
that.
to animate
Just to
this?
animate stuff
Yeah.
like that. Like the freaking jiggle for like a boob or something in a game. That takes so much, like so many hours
That's
of like
somebody, yeah.
programming.
They're literally they walk in, they clock in, they're like, "What are we gonna work on today? Oh, you're gonna do horse
Boobs.
testicles.
Yeah.
You're gonna do an
People
animation
actually
for
put
horse
testicles. Yeah,
testicles.
exactly.
You're gonna be working on this for the next week. This is our
I
weekly
understand
project."
like the realism of
Hell
everything,
yeah,
but
brother.
like, jeez, dude.
Well, I would assume it's a lot simpler now because I know like certain games.
Ralph, you're missing the point here.
I know.
You literally clock in and they're like, "Go work on the horse
Boob
testicles."
They
time.
have like assets to use.
Yeah, they do.
Shut up.
Oh, jeez.
Don't you forget it either. No, I hate that.
You're
I've always been a fan of
missing
like
the point.
games that are just stylized, you know?
Yeah,
That's why I like Nintendo games, because they know what they're about. They're not trying to be hyper realistic.
Yeah, but hot take, right?
Oh,
hot
here we
take.
go. Oh.
There's so many goddamn Mario games. It
All right,
gets
but here's
repetitive.
okay. Counter take.
Okay, go ahead.
They're all great.
They really are.
Okay.
Hey, no, that's true.
Like
if
Mario
it ain't
Party,
broke,
Mario
don't
Party's
fix it.
fun.
Like, yes, you're playing
But
as Mario
only-
again, but it's fun.
Okay.
Mario
Game-
Tennis, like that shit gets
Oh
boring.
well, I mean, yeah. Well, obviously they're gonna market those
Mario
like
Tennis?
crazy.
It's because
It's-
you don't play. You don't play.
You're trash.
With Wii remote.
Okay, maybe, but like I don't know, man.
Maybe
After
if
a
you
while,
just
it
got
gets
good at
boring.
tennis, you'd have a little fun. Garbage
I
can.
don't know.
I don't know. I like
That's on
Mario
you.
Tennis.
Hey,
Why are you
maybe
laughing?
Maybe I'm the only one that's like
Can you
hating
play
on it.
the
I don't know.
Mario
It's not.
Tennis?
It's not that I hate it.
You're hating on Mario, dude.
It's not that I hate it. It's
Why
just
you hating
like,
on Mario,
there's
bro?
so many games just like Mario. Think of something else.
Why would they?
That's why. That's why they brought back Zelda.
It's their cash cow.
They got
Mario's gonna
Zelda,
sell
Exactly.
because
they
Mario
got
sells.
Donkey Kong, and that's all they got.
Yeah, exactly.
Because every time they try to come up with
They got
something new,
Smash.
it dies.
They got Smash Bros.
Don't sit here
Oh,
and
yeah,
tell
they
me
got-
that all Nintendo has is Mario and Donkey Kong because you know you're wrong.
I said Zelda.
You literally have a shirt that one of the only shirts that you use
Oh,
is a Zelda shirt.
yeah.
If
And
you
you
look
forgot
at-
about Zelda.
If you look at Smash Bros, and every character in that game represents another game entirely that is completely different from the gameplay that is Smash Brothers. So how are you gonna sit there and tell me that an 80 game roster that company doesn't have games?
Don't get me
What
wrong.
are you talking
I'm
about?
Don't get me
About the
wrong.
big
Don't get me
games.
wrong. They make some fire ass games.
Of course they do.
They make really good games.
But if you're gonna
That
say
just takes them 8 years
all
to
I'm trying
make
to
them.
say is if you're gonna sell me Red Dead Redemption 2 hyper realism, blood gore, this and that, or freaking Pokemon,
Trash.
dude, I want to play Pokemon, dude.
Pokemon.
Dude,
okay.
honestly,
okay. Another thing
I-
about
I'd
Pokemon.
rather-
Pokemon.
Wait.
Pokemon.
Pokemon's
Like okay.
Pokemon-
so bad.
So Pokemon, I love
It's
Pokemon
always
because
been
I grew
bad.
up with it. I grew up with Pokemon. I love Pokemon.
No, it's not.
But after
It's
a
for
while, dude,
babies.
it's the same
Really?
game,
It's
dude.
for babies.
Dude,
Well,
literally,
again,
like an hour in of playing Sword. This is me at this point.
Yeah, exactly. You're just pressing the same
It's
buttons.
okay.
You're grinding.
No,
an-
hey,
it's an
counter. Let me counter this. And I'm not even a Pokemon fan.
oh,
What about Red
Oh.
Dead Redemption
I don't
and
like
games
it.
like
Got a
that?
point. He's got a point.
GTA, games like that where you're literally just pressing this.
I don't
You're
play-
literally just walking for hours on end
That's
to
a good
get
point.
to a place.
That's a good point.
You're doing that in
that's a
Genshin.
good point.
That's true. That's
But
true.
intention of spending money, shut your mouth.
No, but what I'm
Genshin, I'm all over the place like I'm playing freaking.
what I'm
Legends.
getting at is I'd rather for these like hyper realism games, I'd rather not spend half of the game literally traveling on a horse or a car, and I'd rather be jumping on toads. And
It's
what
fun.
are the
That was my first
Koopas?
sketch.
Huh? You say Groupons?
It's
Well,
Koopas.
Travel,
Koopas.
Koopa Troopas.
Isn't the toads one? The
Those are no Koopa
No, what's it
Troopas are
called?
the turtles.
well, the
That's
new
what I
Mario
said.
Game, like Odyssey to travel a lot.
Huh?
Like Odyssey, you have to travel.
That's my point.
But but the difference between traveling in Mario and Red Dead, Mario's fun. Okay.
Like I said, I don't
Mario
like
has
Red Dead. I said it
really
was
cool,
boring.
fun
Well, literally,
music,
we're-
very
we're-
shiny colors. Because my baby boy brain
So we like
needs
shiny colors.
Yes, that's all I function on.
I like a good story.
Freaking noise,
that's
dude.
my thing. I like good story.
Well,
Then watch a movie, Manny.
Yeah,
But I
watch
like
a
to
movie.
get
Then
like,
watch a
immersed.
movie, Manny.
I like getting immersed in a game, dude.
You can't get immersed
you know
in a
you
movie.
need to play? You need to get a VR headset.
Oh,
you want to
my-
be
yeah.
immersed.
I've been
You want to be
trying to-
immersed?
Get the Oculus Quest 2 and then get Medal of
Finish
Honor
that
coming
sentence,
out.
buddy.
No, that's what I was gonna say,
Oh.
Ralph.
Oh yeah, no, I'm planning on saving up. I'm saving up right now.
For Quest 2.
Don't do this mistake though.
Oh no. I'm not
Get
gonna
a
spend
Quest
that much
2.
money.
Get a Quest 2.
First, I gotta move it out, and then I'll think about that stuff. Think about it.
No, get away with
No,
it.
you got to get this first and then move out because then you don't have to think about this.
No,
Kinda stupid,
what I
right?
that's kind of stupid.
You know, this might be a hot take. Another one, the fifth one of the or seventh or 10th.
Our
know,
temperatures
whatever.
I'd
are
rather
rising.
I'd rather invest in a table than a computer. You know,
Yeah.
I'd rather invest in my house.
You know, something that you don't have, bro. Just
My table's being built at the moment.
Or
Yeah.
oh yeah,
where?
that's cool. Where? Well, where is it though?
Oh, wait, they're actually like making it out of scrap,
Yeah. My
like
dad
from the
got
bottom up.
material. Yeah.
Oh.
We already got the bottom. We already got the top.
How big are you?
Shelves.
How big are you making it? Because you don't got too much room in here.
I forgot.
What are you gonna put it up
It's a
against?
strip.
The
It's
stove?
like the bar ones. He's gonna have like a high table.
Then how big does it have to be?
I forgot how we measured it out. I forgot.
Are you gonna put it up against the wall when you're done with it? Or what?
It's
Oh,
gonna
okay.
be right here. It's not gonna be in the way.
I'm just saying.
You like making that noise?
Yeah, I'm losing my mind.
Can you please? I can.
Can you hear that?
You can hear
How
that?
bad- That's probably gonna sound really bad.
That's gonna sound weird.
We can fix that in post. We can fix that in post.
No, it's not gonna be fixed.
We'll fix it.
We're cold cutting it.
Cold cutting.
Oh, we're cold cutting.
We'll fix it in post.
Oh man.
That's all I'm trying to say,
How
though.
much time do we got?
That's all I'm
left?
trying to say.
Oh yeah, how much time we got?
Oh, okay.
That's literally our cue.
Yeah. All right, Manny.
Last we checked, it was like 30 minutes. Now we're an hour in.
Yeah, Jesus Christ. man.
So we're only doing an hour? I could go.
Yeah,
longer.
that's how it usually.
I cannot.
Yeah,
Oh.
I got bedtime.
Pathetic.
I gotta get my bedtime
Actually,
story
I
read
have
to
to-
me.
We're,
I actually have to open tomorrow.
we have jobs
Do you
I have a
make your
job.
own schedule?
Responsibilities.
to this
I
day.
wish.
You said you're a manager.
Yeah, I'm a manager,
wow.
not the general.
Ralph.
Ralph
Also,
doesn't-
he is the manager of the store.
He is the
I
manager.
am a manager of the store, but I'm not a fucking general manager, dude. General managers make that shit. Oh, I mean, okay.
There's
He
tiers
wants
to
me
this,
to be
Ralph.
like,
Ralph.
That's what I meant.
There's a
The
hierarchy to
general
this.
manager.
Why are you
I
humping
never
the air?
bro, I never said I was general manager.
So you're the assistant manager.
No.
He's
Because
the
the
manager.
manager.
He's not the
Manager,
general
Jesus
manager.
Christ,
Are you
dude.
They're
dumb?
two different titles, bro.
Okay. So like, does the general manager have multiple restaurants?
No, he's in charge of the store.
Okay, so then you're assistant manager.
Oh,
Okay, listen.
No.
Listen.
All right. Let me break this down to you. Let me break this. No.
Listen.
Not-
so at
Ralph.
Best Buy.
I was about to say that. I was about to say. No, I was about to
General
say.
manager, and then there's their assistant manager.
Ralph, I was about to say this. You beat me by a second. Not everything is built like Best Buy.
Well, it's just-
You literally had one job.
But he's the assistant manager.
No,
God, dude,
Yeah,
no.
it doesn't work like Best Buy.
Listen.
No, because he is a boss above him.
Listen. Let me
Well,
tell you,
yeah.
Ralph. Okay.
This man's about to have a freaking stroke.
Unless he's like the CEO. Yeah, of course he's gonna have a manager above him.
Jesus Christ, dude.
There's always someone higher.
Well, the general manager makes his own schedule.
You know, there's people
But he's not
above
the
general
general
managers.
manager.
Yeah, so
He's a manager.
No.
yes, there's the manager of the store, and then there's the assistant manager, and the general manager is the manager of the store.
No.
Yes.
No.
It's
Okay.
not built
I-
like
I
Best
manage-
Buy.
Where I'm at, I manage the warehouse. I don't make any rules or make any
You're
changes
called
because
a supervisor.
because we no. My
Yes.
title
My
is warehouse
God.
manager, and then there's the branch manager that's in charge of all of it. At me.
Oh,
Multiple warehouses.
No, it's just the
my
one
God.
warehouse. He gets the one branch, and I get
Okay.
the one.
Bro, let me
General.
There's power levels, Ralph.
let me
You're
debunk
not
this for
getting
you.
this.
Yeah, you're an idiot. And where I work, there's a manager, right?
Yeah.
There's a manager. He's not in charge of the scheduling. He's not in charge of it. There's another person who is the assistant manager who is in charge of that stuff.
That's in charge of the schedule. But he doesn't make his own schedule. The assistant.
Oh my God.
What?
this man. Okay.
You're accusing Manny to be an assistant manager.
Yeah, because he is.
Oh my God.
He's
Okay.
not though.
Okay.
Yes.
Ralph.
There's someone.
Ralph.
Unless you're the general
Ralph.
manager.
Ralph.
No.
Let me
No, that's not.
let me
how it
explain it
works.
to you. All right. Let me explain it. Okay.
Use layman terms, please.
All right. So at our store, right?
Okay.
So there's a crew.
Okay.
Those are the people that aren't managers.
Okay.
Right?
They're not assistant managers.
They're
either.
not assistant
Just-
managers.
just-
Manny, you're
clarify.
talking to Ralph. You gotta start lower.
Okay.
There's customers.
Okay, there's no, we call them guests. We call them guests.
Okay.
Those are the
Alright.
guys that come in and buy stuff,
Those are
bro.
the ones that buy stuff, right?
Okay.
Okay. Then we have crew,
Okay.
right? Those are the guys that they make the sandwiches. They're like the cashiers. They're the ones that make the sandwiches and all that shit. Then there's
But don't you make
managers.
sandwiches?
There's managers. They do the same thing as crew, but they're in charge of the crew, right? They can run the shifts. Okay. Then
Pay attention.
after that,
Yeah, you're
Wait, hold
losing
on,
him.
Ralph,
Hey,
hold
hey, hey, clap your hands. You're losing him.
Like dosing.
hey, Ralph, look at me, look at me. after manager, right? There's assistant manager. They're the ones that are like next to general manager.
So you're a supervisor.
No.
Oh my God, bro! I just run a freaking shift.
Yeah,
okay.
supervisor.
Oh my
You're.
God.
He's not a supervisor.
Regardless of what they
Wait, that's
call
what
it.
you're doing, Supervisor.
He's not.
No,
Super,
I'm not
he's
supervising.
managing.
But if his
I'm-
title is a manager, then he's a manager.
No, that's what the general
No,
manager and
supervisor
assistant
doesn't
manager
do anything though. I still do stuff.
So there's a supervisor too?
There is no supervisor. There's no.
Okay,
there is
so
no
your
supervisor.
Supervisors do stuff.
They
No.
supervise.
They supervise
And
So
nothing
they
else.
watch.
Yeah.
Right? They watch everyone do everything,
Not
and they're
any
like, they do.
supervisors I know.
Well, because apparently,
Oh my God.
This boy's got one job, and
No.
apparently he has the whole business side, the business scene figured out.
Oh my God. All right.
wrap this up. Wrap this
All
up.
Because your name is a manager, and then there's someone above you called assistant manager.
No.
Yeah.
No. How would that work?
That's what he just said.
There is an assistant manager. They're the person. There's the right hand man to the general manager. Okay. But there are managers below that.
Okay, that doesn't make sense.
What do you mean?
No, I got that.
What,
What do you know?
why would the assistant
Because
manager be above the manager though?
No, he's not.
Because he's
not above
he's a
that.
manager. He's managing shifts. The assistant manager is
It's just called a
basically-
supervisor.
So, okay,
It's
okay, let
basically
me
like
let
the
me
vice
explain it. So
president.
assistant manager is basically like a manager,
Is he above you?
but they're slightly above me, where they help
They're-
make schedules. And stuff.
They're assisting the GM.
They assist the GM. So they like if the general manager is too busy.
So what
they're
are
like,
what are you in charge of?
I'm in charge of like the people, like the crew, and I'm like,
As a
hey,
manager.
can you do
As
this
a
for me? And they'll do that,
supervisor.
basically.
That's a
Shift
supervisor.
manager, a
That's a
manager.
supervisor.
It is a supervisor,
The
but
correct-
there's
the
a
term that-
title.
The term that they use is shift lead.
Yeah, there's. Okay, so
He's a leader. He's a supervisor.
So yeah, no. I get what you're saying now. See now he doesn't sound as crazy anymore.
I don't know, man.
I don't know, man.
I'm on the fence.
If he's not doing anything other than telling people what to do, that's a supervisor.
But I also do the same thing.
no, but there is the title of manager, which they might use it. Everywhere else, it's called a supervisor.
I'm not
Okay,
a supervisor though.
but
No,
yeah.
I know you're not. I'm not
But
saying
if
you are.
yeah, I was gonna say
Anywhere else, they would call you a supervisor.
Yeah,
I don't know.
that's what he's trying to say.
Not Chipotle, not Jersey Mike's, not any place that I've
yeah,
worked
Ralph. How about you get a job in
at. Anything else?
Well,
fast food?
So
Not- it
for
doesn't even have to be
for
fast
you,
food.
you that you're a manager, you fill out paperwork, right?
Yeah. Oh yeah.
You fill out
my
paperwork.
favorite
Do you
part of
fill
the
out
day.
paperwork?
Yeah, I fill out paperwork.
What kind of paperwork?
paperwork.
end of the day
What do you
stuff.
mean, what kind of
Well,
paperwork?
what kind of stuff do you fill out?
Oh, so I fill out like sanitation shit. I fill out like 4-hour checklist.
No, but I
I
mean,
what the fuck
are you
but
talking about then?
managing wise,
Oh,
that's
so-
not really managing. That's just
So I
protocol.
okay. So protocol, I take care of any kind of shit that people have problems with, or like sometimes I'll order shit for the store. If that makes sense.
Yeah,
No, that
yeah.
just
Crew
sounds
can't
like-
order stuff for the stores.
But a
technically-
supervisor could.
In theory.
Well,
They might not call it supervisor
My-
in the
my
restaurant
GM
scene.
Well,
Okay,
hold
yeah,
on, I'm
okay.
in- I'm in
You
like-
get what I mean now?
Okay,
But
okay,
my-
but hear me out though. Like I'm in a tricky spot right now because my GM wants me to be his assistant manager. So that's why I'm doing.
No,
the
but
training.
we're focusing on what you are now.
Okay.
Well, what in the restaurant scene, what it seems, in the restaurant scene, what you call a manager, literally everywhere else they call it a
Like
supervisor,
a supervisor. Okay.
Or like a leader, a lead.
a lead,
Shift
yeah.
lead. That's what we're called. Shift. Lead.
Which that's usually considered a supervisor.
So like, I was called a lead at Best Buy. Or like, at
No one
Coke
called you
right
that.
now- Or at Coke right now, we have merchandise.
You work at Coke.
Yeah.
That's cool.
It's
That's
not.
all-
It's not
that's all I
Dr
have to say.
Pepper, but
Yeah. So for example,
Did you just
Gustavo.
say it's not Dr. Pepper?
yeah,
It's not
Bitch,
Dr.
Coke owns Dr. Pepper.
that's
Alright,
cap.
do they?
I
thought
yeah.
Pepsi owned it.
Yeah.
No, I thought Dr.
We have-
Pepper was its own thing.
It is its own thing now.
I thought it was an
But
RC
it's-
product. Oh, wait, I
it's-
thought it was an RC
No,
product.
but it's bottled by you guys.
Oh, okay.
It's
Yeah,
not.
you
You guys
say you
don't
don't
own
own
it.
Dr.
but
Pepper.
Yeah, I was gonna say it's an
idiot.
RC product. That's why.
yeah, that's why it's available everywhere. Not just where Coke products are available.
Dr. Pepper. Parent is Keurig. Word?
It's owned by RC though. I thought.
I think it's just bottled by Pepsi and
That
Coke.
Keurig is like fries. No, that's Kruger. Never mind.
You're dumb.
What? Oh. Oh, okay. I know what you mean.
Keurig.
The Snapple group. See, it's because a lot of people bottle it. That's why it's considered part of their brand. That's why you can get it whether they serve Pepsi products or Coke products. That's why you can almost
Yeah,
get it
no,
everywhere.
Keurig.
Yeah, Keurig.
Huh? Owned by Keurig?
That's their parent company.
Keurig. Like
Not
the coffee
Keurig.
machine.
Like the coffee machine. Okay. That's weird. Wasn't there like a big 7 or something that owns like basically everything, like
The
Kellogg,
Monopoly.
Coca-Cola?
Kellogg's owns a lot, and freaking what's that
Well,
one?
Coca-Cola
Johnson
just
and
got bought
Johnson.
Did they really?
Hella
Yeah,
gross.
by a Chinese company called Swire. So now we're called Swire Coca-Cola.
No way. That's wild.
So like any cans right now, all the 12 packs gone
Really?
because there's an aluminum shortage, and we're having, I guess they're having distribution problems because it's from China.
Oh, that's crazy. Oh, you support the communist country China?
I
Gross.
support whatever
Chinese Communist Party, brother.
If it's gonna pay me,
Brother, dude.
it's gonna pay me.
Gross. Don't talk to me or my son ever again, dude.
Incredible. You communist
Should we wrap this
scum.
up?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, should we wrap it up?
All right, Manny, you know what to do.
Okay.
Wait.
Okay. Go.
Before Manny wraps it up, I want to leave us off on one note.
Okay.
I'm hungry.
You can eat me later.
Whoa.
Whoa! Manny killed us real quick.
We can cut that out. Cut that out.
All right, good night.
All right. Y'all have a good night.